at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Sanders' first carry of the game, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And that'll set him back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Throwing is Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll try and throw for it here. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. Open right side, complete to Rager. And he'll get this one down to about the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Hurts. Open man here is Scott, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
Flush to his right. This is caught. Touchdown. Quez Watkins. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Off the play fake. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And Jackson throwing once more. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And in for the Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins from 10 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will tie our score. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Smith with a first down and more. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. This ball complete to Rager. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Give the tackle that time to Rodney McLeod. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Jackson going to find his running back here. It's Dobbins. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Now Jackson. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Dancing to his left. First down and more for Jackson. And finally wrestled down at the 11. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Jackson now. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Tucker's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both these teams making their final halftime adjustments. We're just about ready to get back to football. So for the call of the second half, we get back up to Philadelphia and Brandon Gott.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I don't know that. This is so much shit. I can hear it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought the first half.
He's got it complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. For all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Taking it about the 1.
Oh, wow, hit this,
and these
man.
guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
He's going to look deep for Watkins.
He burnt me.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Elliott now to add the extra point.
Shit, we both done threw the damn back. I hate giving up
this is up
touchdowns
and
like
good
this.
to make it a 17-14 game.
I don't even see how he even just got it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
94 and 95 speed back there.
Duvernay now going to bring it out.
Got
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Oh, yeah, come on.
Offense is going to get the ball back. After all that, heck, it'll be a first down. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Animation was there.
7 yards, the pickup there. From the 38, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Oh my God, bro. Come on, man.
He's picked off near his own 48.
Damn, bro.
They bring this run back to an
Can't lose with this shit,
the 5-yard line at the 4.
Man, when he playing this shit.
In the end zone, he got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad.
The one thing about Madden, boy, they gonna keep him in the game, boy. They gonna keep him in the game.
All the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, they just get teased.
Man, my player got to be the close game.
How'd you not score?
Second down and goal. Hurts. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. And some room to roll now. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah, we still straight. I still hurt myself.
And the Eagles with the time look, 6 DBs on third down. Jackson's going to try the sneak. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Being chased out left. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
That takeaway, partner, right there.
Nigga always sell me, boy, right, boy, every time in the last damn minute. He always sell me when I don't need him to sell me.
This thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Always sell me, boy, never fail.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Going deep here for Watkins. And this is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Philly. Sanders is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
This is shit I be talking about. This is shit I be talking about. These niggas just threw this dumbass pass and they rewarded him for it.
You have to take care of the football.
This is shit I be fucking talking about, bro. That's why I don't like playing this dumbass game.
Ball security. How many times do they have to say it?
These niggas just threw a dumbass pass and he caught it.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game.
I do not like playing this old retarded ass game, bro. This is shit I be fucking talking about on
Elliott on to kick it away.
Shit I be fucking talking about on this game, bro.
Bring it out. And he will be
I can't never lose straight up, bro. I gotta lose off whole shit, just getting hold. That's how I be damn losing most of my game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble.
All the fucking people right there going, this man. He had the nerve to even throw the damn ball. It killed me.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
I do some dumbass shit like that. Shit peak every time.
Drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they
let me do some old clown ass shit like that, boy. That shit gonna be peak.
Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Let me do something like that.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right.
Ain't nobody open, bro. Ain't nobody nothing, bro. Ain't nobody open.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first one. And he can't get thrown away. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the side.
Brandon, that's just
damn took a sack. This shit, yo.
You've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute
drive.
Jackson.
Hey, bro. Look at this, man. Come on.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field, and still couldn't find an open receiver.
I just really lost to this nigga, bro. I just really lost to this. Man, I just really lost because this man did a black ass fucking pass. I just really lost all that bullshit. This shit here, I see a nigga open still on that damn dick.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
God damn, bro. This man just won because he threw that dumbass fucking pass and caught it. This nigga record, bro. Why this man record? They probably gonna show it, bro. This man won off that one little black ass pass he just caught. So all these clowns do on here, make new accounts. Start over and they damn record still don't be on shit, man. My boy Dre Slade, what's going on? But man, Dre, boy, that last game, man, you should have seen that shit, man. This man won out. But this man did like a Hail Mary on third down early in the fourth quarter. I had 3 people guarding him. Why this man caught it? For the touchdown, though. Boy, I tell you, boy. I just lost the game on this shit. Man, for real, boy. Yeah, man, they hold me bad on that one, man. Oh, they matching me back up with he probably gonna run this time. This the same dude right here. Oh yeah, he finna run. He, okay. He gangster with it. I like this though. You got a little respect.
Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
So I wonder if Eagles is a new team to play right now. You know everything on Madden is a wave. Everything is a wave. Yeah, boy.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Rolling to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. And that is something that we just saw there that you obviously have to be prepared for when you try to defend Lamar Jackson. That likely will not be the last time that we see him take off.
I love your language there, partner. You have to be prepared for it. You work at it. But I don't care how much you prepare, it is hard as heck to execute against Lamar Jackson. Great vision, great speed, tenacity, runs through tackles, makes people miss. It's always a long game when you're trying to corral Lamar Jackson. I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
They go play action now. Jackson. Forced out to his left. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They go play action with Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He ain't falling forward.
Jackson looking to throw on third. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match. And maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
I really feel like he's saying I can make this shit.
Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Oh, man.
Left. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
The Sanders on 1st down with a little bit of space as he works his way forward. A gain of 4. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the 36, Hurts.
Ask any pass rusher, and they'll tell you any quarterback who lines up every time and goes straight back in the pocket, that's who they want. But when they have to deal with a Jalen Hurts who may come at them from any angle and can get outside of the pocket and run, that's a nightmare for anybody who has to rush the quarterback. And I love Jalen Hurts' athletic ability. Almost a 4.6 touchdown.
Dallas Goedert, 29 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone.
This man.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that bro, man. Yeah, YouTube too. That's the one I had played. I played.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game
I'm on
are so
conservative, but
good
they
and
just
so
made me
skilled and
do a
hit from
fake ass
distances
truck
that
when I was
we
trying to run
almost
a
start
whole
to take them for
turn.
granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they load him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
I ain't got time for it. Really don't.
Now Jackson on first down, sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Incomplete on the deep ball.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the deep ball.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, Hurts rolling to his right.
Look at that read he just did.
Taken in by Rodgers. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking.
If it ain't me fucking up, bro, that's the only way these niggas beat me, bro.
Accurate throw.
Tell me, bro, this shit be crazy.
And a short pickup down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Be mad at nobody but shit. I can't even.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Y'all my mistake.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked.
Yeah.
Through an opening, and there he goes. 30, 10, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, hey, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years. You're not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And he will have a 1st down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
I'd literally be a second late, man.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Over the middle to Smith. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Throwing is Hurts. And Sanders has got it complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 2nd and goal, Hurts. He'll buy some time right. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Both these teams making their final halftime adjustments. We're just about ready to get back to football. So for the call of the 2nd half, we get back up to Philadelphia and Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
You know what I'm saying? You know how Madden is. Everything people do.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's a tight football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the 1st half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
From the 31, Hurts. And that's complete to Sanders. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st down, Sanders. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
These little leg ones right here.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 29-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
From the 24, Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
This man can't do no wrong, boy. He can't do no wrong.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most
this man
important down in
cannot do no
football,
wrong,
and there's
boy.
no better example than what we just saw
swear
right
he
there.
can.
Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Camera fucked up, bro. This man, yo, boy.
An option handoff given to Sanders. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneaking.
I don't think even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, my fucking God.
Second down and goal. Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Dallas Goddard, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
My mistakes as they should.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
We don't even care about him playing with him. Down to it, man. That's still on me for like, holding so much we got around.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson steps away to his left. Derek Barnett, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now Jackson back into his end zone, buying time to his left. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get him back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a fourth down now.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is third and inches. Another run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone.
Selling ass damn Lamar, boy. I just really let this man beat me, bro. Like, I just really lost against this nigga, bro. It's crazy. And what killed me is when they, I was gonna say it, I was just about to say it, but what killed me is when they match you up with a person with the same team as you, they'll actually sit there and be willing to play the game. They be straight weirdos on here, boy. The hell I look like playing a game with the same team as me. That's crazy. They still keep matching me up with this guy. They still keep matching me up with him. I see that boy Lamar been selling me though. He been kind of selling me lately. Oh my God, bro. Come on, man. What I gotta do, sit here and wait 2 minutes? You gotta sit here and wait 5 minutes just to even. That's crazy. Bro, what? Why they don't match me up with the same person like 6 times, bro? Like fucking Madden so goddamn retarded this year, boy. It don't make no sense, boy. This fake matchmaking ass bullshit they be trying to pull on here. Like, me and dude clearly ain't trying to play each other. We got the same team, and Madden just gonna keep putting us together. Fake ass matchmaking shit. Just let folks play, man. They try to. I guess, bro.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Get on here with that goof ass shit and come.
Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Let's see if he's going to say something else after that. You accept the challenge? He said, I can't wait. Shit, let's get it in. What are we waiting on? What are we waiting on?
On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
What are we waiting on, man?
Dancing to his left. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Flushed out right. This one caught by Isabella. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
Murray now on 1st down. And this will be swung out here for counter. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now Murray off play action. Eluding the pressure right. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
Play fake. Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 24-yard line.
We're talking about Trevor Regs, man. He said he can't wait. That boy hopped in and said, I'm trading.
On the move to his left. Left sideline of down, and it looks like he's got it. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
First time happening on my screen, so I'm trading.
Zach Ertz.
The game is started now.
And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Roberts electing not to try it, and this will come out to the 25. going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Open man for him. He's got him. And they work this well upfield across the
3rd down and 4th down, but they made sure they I tell you, boy, this man shit, man. 3rd and 4th down, they gonna get it to him.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
Cancel the run shit, bro. I get one look at it now.
That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Now I'm outside.
And this is caught for a touchdown. We'll check the flag, but it looked like a clear offside, and it should stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Isabella now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
You see the troll in the Kurt. Dude just go one time. You see how he talking. You know, score.
Throwing to start the drive. Murray. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. They've got his man complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. 1st down, Murray. And he'll just get rid of it. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Murray looks to throw again. 2nd and 10. Flush to his right.
Fuck.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Murray. And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. But when he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly been.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
I did some dumbass shit right there. I was had that comment right there. Exactly the fact. I did some dumbass shit. I tried to throw it over
another
to the
try
top,
after the 1st down sack.
I had to blame messed up.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
First carry for James Conner. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's so easy to focus on the speed and elusiveness of Kyler Murray, but as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength.
And I'm telling you, nothing will end up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
After the touchdown, out is
mistakes
Crater to
happen,
kick.
It happens.
And
Sometimes
Roberts
you
choosing not to bring this one out.
You know, that right guy had to take the blame for that. It's all good, man.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Right.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And that's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket,
I really in one play on
his
this guy, man.
so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it
He's struggling.
are the trainers
You know,
and the coaches.
he getting a little shit a little bit.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But I mean,
You can tell they wanted to
game,
get that
I'm in
ball
one play.
downfield. They had nothing
I'm
working
doing
in
one
the
play and I
secondary,
got
so he
one
dropped
trust.
it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Herbert. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I wish I could play with him like this.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I can't make no errors.
Herbert now. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Herbert has it marked free. Offensively, lucky
One
to
play,
keep the football, but
one
now
fucking play,
4th down, so
I got
they
this
have to
man
move
on
it
the
away.
pressure. One play.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it, changes field position for them. Imagine if
One
that
play,
turnover takes
man.
place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold.
Cover
Instead, they
too
get a
deep.
little breathing room.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there.
I got way more
Cardinals
plays,
will now
though,
take
so
over
don't
with
think they all
excellent
like
field
run.
position.
You know what they say, if it
Line
ain't
of
broke, don't
scrimmage to
fix
the
it.
31
That's
now
all.
on 1st and 10. Murray a give. This is Connor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
How much he beat you by?
Shotgun now from Murray. Steps away. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Rolling to his left. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cards will extend their lead here just before halftime.
I ain't gonna be fancy and try to go
Extra
out
point good by Prater. And the lead now stands at 13.
Man, see.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
That's all. You on PlayStation 5?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gott.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as we get back underway.
Oh, my
Here's
God.
Roberts to bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, Kurt.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Now it's Herbert. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. That's open for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Y'all, I got this man under
Now
pressure.
Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Come on, man. Stop playing with me, man. Run the play. Cover 2 dudes the whole game. I can't even get around. I can't even get around.
It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, he out it up. Can't even get around this shit. I gotta get my weight up in this shit, man. I ain't gonna do like everybody else though. Making new accounts and shit and still be trash. Like him, the dude I'm playing. Oh no, I think it's the other dude. What you on, young C, man? What did it say? What the fuck say? Accidentally clicked on something. Where am I? Hey man, you over here in the dungeon. You over here in the dungeon with ball at, man. That's where you at. You over here in the dungeon, man. Over here in that city. That's what I call it. You in that city right now. Appreciate you for pulling up, though. Yeah, man. Y'all hit that sub button. You know, show your boy some love, man. This shit crazy though, how they, you know what I'm saying, how they find you though, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, they ain't really got anything going on, but obviously it's popping up somewhere, ain't it? Shit popping up some damn well. Get up here. Tight. Paul. 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 Who that? YC? I told him, man. I guess he ain't got the fly. How about your bars, man? What's my boy, man? He cool. You know, he started off talking shit, but he got cool later on. He got cool. He got cool later on, man. You ain't gonna eat your food? Gotta go play one more game, man.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On play action, Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with the grab. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Caught right side. It's Lewis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
I'm glad they let him get the ball.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
2nd and 1 if people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Being down here when you kind of high up in the ranks a little bit.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
You gotta
drop this underneath for Jones. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. They want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And they'll be inside the 25 now to the 24. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
They just, you know what I'm saying? They just hike the ball and just throw it. You know what I'm talking about.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Caught on a slant. And it's a Packers touchdown. Robert Tunyon from 8 yards out. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Being that he offense trades, that must mean he got defense, because they usually how it go. Whatever they good at.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive. Murray. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And second down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Being chased out left. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for him. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
You're going to stay in the game.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that
touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner, 31 yards, and the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Prater for the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. From the 30 on second down, Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
I want to play man defense on him, but I can't because, you know, Cardinals, they ain't got really too much speed on defense. Oh.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Looking for that.
2nd and 2. Here's a give to Jones running left. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble. Doesn't open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there. Touchdown! That's caught. Robert Tonyan with his second touchdown here this first half. And the Packers have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of the second quarter. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Taken at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
That guy, this hand is long. First play, he done too deep. My dude playing
Ready
in
to
there.
go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And
with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. On play action, it's Murray. Forced out to his left. Murray has the first down and more. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Murray off play action. Steps away to his
Oh
left.
my God, man. What did he stop? Oh. Look at him. He didn't even know he caught the ball, man.
And he's able to get it back here.
Hey, bro, come on, man. This man stopped in the middle of his
I
route.
think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a
I
guy
can't
lurking,
do
took the
this
ball
game,
from
bro.
him.
So don't wait
Like,
your
bro,
own.
he didn't even know he
If
caught.
you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do
I
it.
can't with this game,
Set to
bro.
get this drive
And I get
started,
ball
the
back
Green
half.
Bay
And of course,
offense
I
on
mess
the
it up.
line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
This shit is fucking weird.
Now Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion.
This shit look crazy as hell. This nigga stopped in the middle of his fucking route, man.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing
I
against a
told
good
you, boy, every
quarterback
time
like
I
he
fuck
is.
up, boy, that's when I get kicked off, boy, every
You
time.
have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive
My dude stopped in the middle of his fucking route. Even his damn defender was on the outside of it.
Exchange someone to bring more pressure towards
Like
the
his
quarterback.
defender was in front of my dude.
Cover downfield.
And I'm running a slant route.
Scored touchdowns on drives 1
How
and
the
2.
hell his damn defender in front
Make
of
it a perfect
all
3
mine?
for 3 to start. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout. If
And I get ball back to half, man. He finna be up 2.
Here's Rodgers.
Fucking line, all types.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Buda Baker with a pick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, come on. Now, Vontae, go on, slow down, boy. Come on. That's what I'm talking about.
Score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
My dude he didn't even run his whole route. He stopped halfway to the route.
These two teams going through their final adjustments. It's about time for the second half in Green Bay. So for the call, we go back up to Lambeau and Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This taken in at the goal line. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Driving at the line, the Cardinal offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete there to Moore. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore, 34 yards. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Now Prater to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Man, wow.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. Second down and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
It's your best
45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter.
Yeah.
And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Play back. Yeah, my dog, play back.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Open man, here is Cobb. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. This one swung out here to Jones. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 4th down. They'll run it with Jones. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Rodgers going to throw. Touchdown, Packers. Packers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Ain't a little mistake I make, boy. They gonna capitalize off of it. Madden won't bless them every time.
Good by Crosby, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd.
Man, all game, and they gonna make me what? This fake ass delay that on this damn D-pad.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kicks away.
D-pad delay, boy.
Isabella now from his end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
Snap comes to Murray at 1. This one caught by Isabella. And he's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. Connor, and they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he's standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They'll roll him out right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Prater for the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Flushed out right.
Oh my God, he dropped. I've been saved, boy. Come on. That still was a pick, boy.
They're extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now
oh my God, I keep
gotta have this one.
Man.
It gets
damn, boy.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. And a really unbelievable play there on 4th.
They always get easy.
That's a nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know,
now someone caught it the damn line.
The wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. On first down, Rodgers. And he's going to go down here as safe. They push him back to the 34. Corey Peters picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Second and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Chandler Jones in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Oh, yeah.
That's
oh, yeah. Come on.
And intercepted.
Oh, yeah.
Jalen Townsend picks it, and the Cardinals have just about...
Yeah. Show ass up out of here, man. when he's supposed to be even closer with me anyway. They try to get this man a lucky pass, man. Oh man, that's crazy. They hold him right there though. I ain't even lie, they hold him right there. Yeah, man. On a little 2-game win streak, man. You know, I got knocked off my shit early when I had first got on. What I said I was on like a 4? Or was it a 5? No, I think I had got up to 5. Yeah. Somebody came and knocked me off, man. If y'all in here, man, sub to the channel, man. If y'all want to play, we can play. If you got the PS5. Yeah, man, I'm be streaming every day. I'm new to the streaming game. Help your boy out. Yeah, I can holler at me, man. You know, it's all good. I be wanna move the camera out the way. I be wanna let me see where see everybody keep running with the Eagles. I'm 1-0 with them, I think. Let me check some shit. See it. Cause the Eagles got 3 fast running backs. No, they got 4 fast running backs. 91, 90. We got a 98 wide receiver, man. Who is it? Quiz Watkins. I just realized at the time, man, the boy YC ain't even hit me up, man. But I know my boy busy though. I already know how it go. Alright, I sleep, forgot all about all you was supposed to play though. I so sleep, forgot. You did? Shit, them Eagles, man, they right though, as far as like speed though. Yeah, I can put him back there on with strong safety. Put him on the free safety. Put him over there, the linebacker. And put him over there. Yeah, put all three of these right here at linebacker. Yup, keep that 98 speed right there. Hey man, y'all show me some love and sub to the channel. I'm trying to play somebody for real though. I want to play one of y'all in the chat. Well, not even in the chat, like the ones who watch. I want to play one of y'all. If somebody run head up with me in the Madden. Who else I'll go with here? Even though I'm from the A though. I'm from the A, but the Falcons, man, they kind of iffy though. They slick, got a squad though. I ain't gonna lie though. They got a little squad. They ain't really got no receivers like that. Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley. That boy Gage, but shit, they really about it for real. I just don't want to use Matt Ryan, man. This the home team though. Falcons fan in real life just because they the home team, you know. Gotta put them number one. I got my other teams, but Falcons always number one though. They shine on defense though. They got all them fast ass on cornerbacks. That's what they really be shining at for real. It's just Matt Ryan, man. They just act like they just. That boy he must sleep with one of the owner's daughter or something, because they would not get rid of him. Everybody else be getting traded in 3 seconds. Every 3 seconds. Well, Matt ain't going nowhere. Shit, even Tom Brady got traded before him. That's crazy though. I want somebody to hop in the chat and say let's run the game. That's what I really want. I want somebody to hop in the chat and be like, man, let's get it. That's what I got on the title of the screen. We want to get a game in. Ain't nobody challenged me yet. Yeah, man, when y'all pull up, man. Let's say you got 8 people watching. Well, I already know my boy Kurt won on, so I got 8 people watching. 7 now. Somebody knows that, you know. They probably looking at me like, man, that man, he gotta be from Florida. That man got wicks in his head. No, man, I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta, man. It ain't that many of us with no whips down here. It's a handful of us on one of them. I know soon they hot on that. Oh, you gotta be from Florida. The boy straight from the A, man. I'm pretty sure y'all can tell by how I talk. Got 100 and, let me see, that boy Mel, yeah, he still got the same record. I got 375 wins, 317 losses. I gotta go on and crack that 400. Go on and crack the 400. Go on and get them folks on, you know. I'm trying to be up like about 150 wins though. Way over there. But that's all these folks doing here, just run. That's all they do. That's all they that shit. That's how they mostly be. Like if I lose, it mostly be because they be running. I lose by runners. That like not all the time. It's rare, but I lose. That's who I lose to. Yeah, that what I don't like about some of these players on here, man. When they be over there, like if you be beating them and shit, but then they might come back and get up on you or something. Then by the end of the game, that's when they want to cut the mic on and talk. Shit, like you go talk shit, then you talk shit. Motherfucker, wait till the last 3 seconds of the game to want to cut the mic on. That's some real bitch ass shit, boy. Like, bro, it's just a game, bro. These folks be acting like we got money on the floor or something. Shit, if we got money on the floor, win by any means. Shit, do you. I can't complain. It's money on the floor. Play how you play. But for this shit, like, for Regs not to mean nothing, though, like people really play like bitches on here. Motherfucker act like we finna get a trophy after the game or something, boy. Like, shit, money on the floor, play how you play. Yeah, like we in a franchise or something like that. We trying to win the Super Bowl or something. I don't like playing. They don't even really play this shit like that. Motherfucker play so scary on it. It's like the higher you get up, what my rank is? See my rank, but the higher you get up, boy, 4, 6, and 7, the most scared niggas play. The higher you get up, the more bitch made everybody be. Shit, I had more fun down there when I was in the 1,000. And I only say that because people now most of them play, you know, they play freely. They just play. And of course, you got a few people that gonna do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, I mean, the goal is to win at the end of the day. I understand it, but down there, you know, people play different teams. You know what I'm saying? You will see different teams, all type of shit. You come up here where I'm at, all you see with Cardinals, Ravens, Green Bay, Chiefs. Who else? Did I say Cowboys? Yeah, Cowboys. You're starting to see the Rams now. But that's only, I ain't gonna even count the Rams though, cause they the only people. The only reason why people playing with them a lot because you know they in the Super Bowl. But Rams do got a squad though. I can't lie about that though. But shit, they been had one. There wasn't nobody still playing with them. Dude still trying to argue with you. Ain't nobody challenge the kid yet, man. Man, who want to smoke in the Madden, man? I wish my boy Dre Slay was in here, man. I know he around one. If my boy Dre was in this thing, man, we would be lit. That boy named J. Paul 3 Killer. What you want to know, my dog? How much you had lost by on that game? .2 or 2 touchdowns? Now y'all sub to the channel, man. I might get back on in probably an hour or so. Might get back on in an hour or so, man. I'll sub to the channel though. Straight up.